Hi everyone, Roger here from what's on DisneyPlus.com. A quick update for you guys on all the latest Disney Plus news, including new Roku devices, Facebook portal, also Miss Marvel going into production, and a lot more. But before we go any further, make sure you do hit that subscribe button to keep up with the latest Disney Plus news. Okay, so first off, we have some great news for Disney Plus, because according to a recent survey from Harrison X, Disney Plus is leading the way when it comes to the new streaming services. According to their data, 21% of the people that they asked, which was about 1,000 Americans, said that they were intending to pick up Disney Plus, compared to 11% for HBO Max and 10% for Comcast. The big thing to take into consideration here that this survey was done way before the D23 Expo, before all the trailers came out and the big hype and the D23 members offer, and now it being running in Netherlands. I'm sure it's a lot higher than that now. And since then as well, Comcast have revealed details of Peacock, their new streaming service, and HBO Max has also released more details, though a little bit more of that is going to be coming next month at their event. All these different studies seem to be putting Disney Plus way ahead of their competition, and it's all kind of getting on top of Netflix because their stocks dropped today because of all the competition after the CEO Reed was talking about how all the streaming services are going to get a bit more rougher, which brought the stocks dropping. It's not a huge surprise to see Netflix drops. The stock market is very up and down. It kind of, one little thing can send them off, a little rumor, a little bit of news, and then gradually it can pull back up. But there is the expectation that Netflix is going to become under a lot more pressure now that Disney, Comcast, Warner Brothers are all getting in on it. And obviously as well, we've got Apple with all their money. Speaking of Apple, Disney CEO Bob Iger has released his new autobiography where he talks about Steve Jobs from Apple and said that if he was still around, they probably would have ended up merging Apple and Disney together. That would have been quite a powerful team, but obviously that didn't go ahead, and I can't see it happening now, and I don't know if the regulators would let them do that. But nevertheless, it was an interesting story to see them talk about that. Also today, Disney released a brand new trailer for their upcoming series called Shook, which originally we reported that was going to be a Disney Plus exclusive. Doesn't seem to be the case. It's actually going to be going to YouTube first on the Disney Channel's YouTube page. It's going to be coming there on September the 28th, following through on October the 12th with one every week. I wouldn't at all be surprised if this is going to end up on Disney Plus. This is kind of the thing with Disney Channel. Everything that is legacy content or library content will eventually end up on Disney Plus. So yeah, it should turn up soon. Interesting to see that they went with the Disney Channel YouTube channel rather than Disney Plus. Maybe they're trying to get some subscribers there. I don't know. But obviously it's going to be interesting to see where they go with that series. So up next, let's talk about Roku, who have announced a number of new streaming boxes. They're all going to be coming out in the coming weeks ahead. And there's a couple of upgrades, so if you're looking to maybe upgrade your box or you haven't got any streaming boxes and you want to get hold of Disney Plus, Roku is one of the devices that has been confirmed. They are relatively cheap. They've got different versions depending on how much quality you want to go into. For example, the Roku Express, which is only $29.99, is a small form factor which offers easy HD streaming. There's also a version over at Walmart for $39.99. The Roku Premier also comes with a simple remote and also has HDR and 4K, and you can get that for $39.99. And there is an even down to, we've got the Roku Ultra, which is about $100, which offers 4K HDR programming and also the best wireless and new features such as fast channel launch, personal shortcuts, mute buttons, and a whole load more. They're also going to be launching in Canada, the UK, Ireland, and select Latin American countries. Also, Facebook are getting on the action, and they are going to be launching their own box called the Portal. There's going to be a couple of different versions. You've got one to go on top of your TV. You've also got ones that look like picture frames. With all of these, you're going to be able to access apps such as Amazon and Stars. No mention of Disney Plus, which was a bit of a surprise. In one of their main adverts, they actually used the Muppets to promote it. So for me, it's like if you've got Disney promoting your new streaming box, it would make sense that you would have Disney Plus on there. Obviously, they've still got time to announce it and that it's going to be on there. But the fact that the Muppets were used for their launch definitely says to me Disney are working with them. If they hadn't put out that advert featuring the Muppets, I probably would have been a bit more along the lines of, oh, well, maybe it won't be going on there. But the Muppets are on there. They're obviously going to be working together. But it is a bit of an odd box. It does come with video conferencing. That's the main aim of it, to kind of make using Facebook a lot easier, using WhatsApp. So if you're after something to kind of do Skyping through, this might be a cool thing. I'm not entirely sure how this one's going to work, but I definitely see Facebook trying a number of different things to try and keep relevant and also just to keep reinventing. The trouble is they're not really that cheap, coming in between $150 and $180. That's a lot of money for something like this, especially if you've already got a tablet and stuff. I'm not really too sure where they're going with this and what they want. Maybe it's for I don't know, for grandparents to kind of Skype. I don't know. It just seemed... They are a little bit expensive, $150 to about $180. Seems a little bit on the pricey side, but obviously you've got that camera and they're pushing that whole integration with video calls rather than just being a streaming box. Compared to something like a Roku box, which is a sort of $30 to $40, there's quite a bit of a difference. So if you're kind of on the fence, probably the Roku box is going to be the better one to go for if you're only wanting to spend a little bit of money. And our final bit of news, according to Discussing Film, they are saying that Miss Marvel is going to be going into production in September 2020, and they're looking for an unknown to play Miss Marvel. We don't really know too much more about it since then because it's nearly a year away, but it does mean we might not be seeing Miss Marvel on our screens for at least a few more years if they don't even start filming until a year's time. It might be a while before we see it. So with all this talk about different streaming boxes, let me know which box you're going to be using Disney Plus on. I'd love to hear your thoughts below. Go check us out over at whatsondisneyplus.com. Like, follow and subscribe, and I shall see you guys in another video. Laters.